Good evening to one and all present over here. So the topic for today's lecturette is Indo-Pakistan relationship. So to begin this topic, let us divide this topic into the three parts. The first one would be the history of the Indo-Pak relationship. The second one would be the present scenario, and third one would be what is going to be the future or looking the way forward. When I talk about the history, Pakistan came into existence in the 1947 with the independence of India. Britishers have given the two options to all those princely states. Either they could join hand with Pakistan or with India, or they could remain independent. The start of the conflict or the relationship started strengthening after this proposal, because there were few of the state that either wanted to join with Pakistan, but their king or the princely king was somewhat they were inclined toward the India, or the scenario was vice versa. And it was mainly the case with Junagadh and Kashmir. Although the Junagadh issue was resolved by referendum, but still the issue of Kashmir is in right now in dilemma, and the war is, and there are so many personal and so many activities that are going on, and the complete politics is going on the basis of Kashmir. Beside this, when we see that the India and Pakistan had confronted three major war, that is the war of 1965, and then it was the revolution of Bangladesh war, or it is also known as 1971 war, and then it was the Kargil war. In all this war, as we know that India has defeated the Pakistan, now Pakistan has known clearly that they could not directly tackle with the India on the battleground. So it has started developing or funding the terrorist organizations so that they could disturb the peace and the harmony in the territories of India. Although the Indian army has given a befitting reply to it, but in the some of the instance there has been a massive terrorist attack that has occurred, which has even strengthened or even strained the relationship between the India and the Pakistan. Let it be the attack of 26/11, or the attack on the Samjhauta Express, or it could be the attack on the parliament. So there have been many instances when the terrorist attack has taken place. Moving to the present scenario, due to this terrorist attack, now we could see that the relationship between the India and Pakistan is on the verge of are on two different pages, and they do not seems to be together. India is not ready to talk or do any bilateral trade agreement or bilateral deal with Pakistan until and unless the Pakistan stops funding those terrorist activity and takes strong action in order to eradicate or remove those terrorists. Now when we look what should be the future, either the Pakistan should be aware of the power of India, and also they are being pressurized by the complete world to eradicate and fight against the terrorism. The Pakistan should stop funding those terrorist activity, and they need to eradicate terrorism from their area, and if they need help, India is always ready to help in order to eradicate terrorism. And hopefully we could see in the future, we could hope that there is end to end terrorism, and India and Pakistan are having a good deals, as they share a lot of historical culture and also historical culture and the heritage. Thank you.